I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, you say?
Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you considered it and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
You say. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Huh? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
What?
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, how about yesterday? I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? You do something yesterday.
Eh?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that? Maple Silk Love Lane's Jedi Lifeline Aiden Irsi played and effortlessly offers squares says Squirtlam Laisha Nate. What the fuck is wrong with that mouth? What the heck is that mouth? Blah 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 blah. I'll accept your apology anyway. If it keeps you if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Hey. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Yeah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of was lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard of the real ring at least, and I must have heard of the practicing piano, and then piano. I want to know where you play piano. Well, Monika. Give me a credit out of that serve, and I give it practicing piano, but I'm still really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri, and you should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, you say.
Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki was already run off into the closet. You say, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I supposed to, so I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After finishing reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Whoa! What the? Even though I chose Natsuki, but I chose Natsuki. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Parfait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, you say? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of that challenges you to look at the life from a strange perspective, when horrible things happen to not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, whoa! I'm rambling, aren't I? What? Then suddenly, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright. Then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things look like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly. I can't even see it in the history. Pay attention to the other people. I can't forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Whoa! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Okay, that's not even in the history.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
uh, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and right side of the book. On the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so impatient with me.
I'm not freaking out over this picture. I don't know, this picture doesn't freak me out, because I'm fine with looking at the side, but if you're looking straight at me, that's when I freak out.
So you've been patient with me?
Yeah, thanks. When I continue reading, Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what we're talking about. What you were talking about? That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else?
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. I'm not sure if the face is a bit weird. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
You say? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay, so I didn't hang out with Natsuki unless... I did not hang out with Natsuki, even though I actually put Natsuki in a poem.
Hi again, you say? How's the running going?
Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come out with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to show what you wrote today. And then sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. And then that. Alright. Great job, you say? How's it going? Ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Actually, I did not choose Yuri. I chose Natsuki. I chose Natsuki in the poem. I did not choose Yuri. Does the game just chose by itself? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. I should save in case. My save states are all gone. All my saves are gone. They're gone. All the save states are gone. Why are they gone? Creepy. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's just still being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Okay, I'm not sure if I read that part right. I'm looking for a long time. I'm looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri? I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Get my poem. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Send me the colors they want. The colors they want. Bright beat, flowers, flash, speed, music, red, blue, endless, cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Balloon to the greeting, velvety, to the king, swish, and piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing an echo and an interval, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless film of meaningless. Delete her. What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Delete her. Whoa! That was creepy. Hold on. I want to check something here. Oh god. Oh gosh. Yep. It's gone. The file is gone. The 3ds Max file. You know, I tried before opening this on my own, but sadly it wouldn't open on 3ds Max. I don't know why it says the 3ds Max file. I have 3ds Max. I tried opening it, but it wouldn't open. There was an error opening it, but yeah. Sayori is gone from here. She is gone. And it's saying to delete Yuri. Should I delete Yuri? Delete Yuri? Not sure if I'm curious, or I should just let the game do it on its own. Okay, I'm just gonna let this go. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision, and it happens so you have to save a game.
Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything?
Please help me.
That's my advice for today.
Okay? That was weird.
Thanks for listening.
I am listening. Natsuki.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
I can't read anything from this.
You say, why didn't you come read with me today?
I wanted to, but Yuri just pulled me.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, you say, do you? Do you hate me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck? She's bleeding.
Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please.
Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Play with me.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? The fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, my dog is worried about me, I think. He usually sneezes, but when I freak out, he wakes up and looks. Oh crap. He just sensed my fear of Natsuki in there. Okay, let's go with Yuri now. Oh gosh, what the fuck was that?
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything reading by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axe, grinding, bolt head, linear, gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dog ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a Tor harness, parabolic, gear boy, expanding, universe, tune controlled, slipping, cogwheels, existence of God, swinging with open water in all directions, drowning, pager reading in blood, a prayers reading in time, devoting snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential, gear boy, sky, exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel notating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticket clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every notation of a planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time, it ticks every second time, bolt head, holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock shipped to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood, reading in clocks, a time devoting prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, an open human eyes in all directions, breathing gear by breathing bolt head, breathing sheep, bathing pedal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing payers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And the music stopped. I did not realize that. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping it. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I'm getting a tingly... My spine is tingling. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Yusei joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have only 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you would never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, you say? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Yusei so to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Micah, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Yusei joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Yusei isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Yusei want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No! Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Yusei, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Oh crap, I need water. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out a bit over this.
fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
I don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, you say. It's not the same.
It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it.
If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
Oh my gosh. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What the fuck? The fuck happened?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody will cry if she kill herself.
Oh.
The heck is this song? What is this song? This song feels... This song is not that creepy. Whoa!
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, you say? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality.
Whoa, 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 whoa! She was just bleeding from her eye. Whoa, she's bleeding again. She's bleeding again. She's bleeding. What the fuck? That's an easy edit right there. Just put like a drop, just paint. Wow.
Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, you say? Please, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Yusei before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yusei, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I will really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president.
and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
Whoa, the background. Monica, the background. The background, Monica. It's something weird's happening.
With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know.
I don't see anything wrong with Yuri. I like Yuri.
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we'd hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why not yet? No.
Whoa, what the? The game suddenly just... I think the game is against her or something. Is she trying to get control of the game? The fuck is going on here?